Yo, yo, yo. CPA Strength here, back with another video. My best video yet. Yeah, you know it is. What's this? This is W-2 explained. What about a W-2? Well, if you get a W-2, I want you to take away, look in box number 2. On every W-2, this box number 2 right here. After 1, box number 2, federal income tax withheld. What is federal income tax withheld? Let's just say, well, I want to tell you before I go into what it is, if there's a number here, please look into filing your tax return. That's the most important thing that I want to say in this video. Because if there is a number here, and you're on a W-2, you are probably not going to owe, but you might, but you probably will get a refund. So definitely look into this, or there's a very good possibility that you'll get a refund if you have a number in box number 2, federal income tax withheld. Federal income tax withheld is an amount deducted off every week's paycheck of every paycheck that you get whenever you get paid a paycheck. Now, W-2, you get these if you're an employee. You know, you go somewhere, you clock in, your boss tells you when you can leave, whatever, 9 to 5, 40 hours a week. You get a paycheck every Friday. At the end of the year, you get a W-2, and it would have the accumulation of all your paychecks on there. But you notice I know you notice if you get a W-2, because I know you're gonna notice what I'm telling you next. When you sign up for your job, whatever, your boss says $10 an hour, you're like, great, 40 hours a week, that's $400. Then you get your paycheck and it's like $340. You're like, yo, where's that $60, Holmes? That money comes out of Social Security, Medicare, and you pay these in every. And you don't have a choice. It's not this is 6.2%, this is 1.5%. But you don't have a choice about how much Social Security or Medicare, or if you can wait till later or whatever. They take that certain amount every paycheck. You do have a choice about how much federal income tax is withheld. That's why I say look to see if there's a number taken subtracted from it. What they do is when you fill out a W-4, and maybe we'll look at a W-4 if anybody wants. If anybody wants me to go over a W-4, comment down below. Look at a W-4. Let me know, please. But where is it? Oh, so the purpose of the W-4 is to try to figure out the how much federal income tax that you need to be withheld to get a little bit of a refund or about to break even, and that's what they're trying to figure out. So it's always different. I just want you to know on a W-2, because I looked on a couple W-2 explained, and they went over like the EIN number over here and your address and your name and your social and your state and this and that. They went over everything, but like this is really, I don't know. This is for the person, who usually just crumples up their W-2 and throws it away and thinks they're getting over on somebody. But in essence, because you've never heard anything about it, well, think about it. If you're due a refund, the government doesn't even care. So you might just be throwing your money away. So I want you to look over here and see if you have federal income tax withheld. Now I'm going to do it very quick, and then I'll be out. As a 7-year tax preparer, I'll tell you what. If you're a single person, you come in, you make $16,500. I know for a single taxpayer, the standard deduction personal exemption is about $10,000, or is about $10,500. So you would have about $6,000 taxable income. I know that you would probably be in the 10% tax bracket from that. So 10% of $6,000 is $600. So I know you would owe about $600 to the government with these facts. Making this much money, being a single person, you would owe about $600. So with me looking at this W-2 real fast, I would know that you're going to owe $600. But wait, you've already given the government $2,100 throughout the year. So you would probably be getting back about $1,500 refund. Guarantee you're going to get $1,000 to $1,500, maybe more. $1,500 refund. So I mean, am I telling anybody anything new? Does everybody know this? I feel like whenever people come to me, they don't know anything about their W-2. They have no idea, and they figure out like their refund's made out of thin air, which it's not. The one takeaway is I want you to know that where the federal income tax withheld is on your W-2. And when you get your W-2 this next year in January sometime, or when you get a W-2, I want you just to look at, this is the box 1. I want you to look at a couple things. Box 1, box 3, and box 5 are probably going to be the same unless you have a 401k or something like that. We're not worried about that for very, very basic. These might be the same. This might be a little less. You might be taxed. But anyways, this is generally your gross amount. This is that $400. This is that $10 an hour, 40 hours a week. This is that $400 right here. That's that gross. So just look at that. That's what every week times 52 made up. This is an annual. So I just want you to look at that very briefly. Know what that is. If you're single, subtract about $10,500 from this number. Then go over here to the box number 2, the federal income tax withheld, and be cognizant of this number, because you know what? This is what you've given the government all year, and it's on a voluntary basis. A lot of people are 1099s. A lot of people haven't paid their taxes on the 1099s because you do that at the end of the year, and that's on them. And people are scumbags and don't do anything. So, you know, if you get a W-2, you've already paid in so much. You know, this is your money. You know, you would get $1,500 off this tax return. So I implore you to be cognizant of your federal income tax withholdings, because it's not the same for everybody. It's different. It depends on how you fill out your W-4. But this is long enough. Anyways, this is CPA Strength. Till tomorrow. I love doing this. I hope I helped you. Deuces.